Chapter 7 Service to Mankind. What is social service? Social service means working for the welfare of the society selflessly. All the people in our society are not equal. There are the rich, the poor, the orphans, the destitute, the happy families, and so on. But they are like the fingers of one hand. And you know that all fingers are not aligned, yet all have equal rights on all the natural resources and the facilities provided by the government. There are a number of poor people, orphans, and destitutes. They live a miserable life. They have been left behind in the race of development, but we cannot leave them to lead a miserable life. It is our duty to help them come out of their difficulties. We can help them in many ways. We cannot change their fate at once, but we can at least help them come out of their difficulties. A number of people are engaged in such activities. Why should we serve mankind? All the rich, the poor, the orphans, the destitutes, etc. are the children of God. People become poor due to their ignorance and unfavorable circumstances. In one family too, one becomes rich while the other remains poor. Is it not the duty of the rich brother or sister to help his or her poor brother or sister? Of course, he or she must help him or her. In the same way, the able should help the unable. No country can be called a developed country till it has a single poor family. So, to make our country a developed country, we should help the poor come out of their poverty. Government has launched so many programs for the eradication of poverty from the country, but these programs cannot be successful without the involvement of the general public in these programs. There are so many other ways through which we can serve our society and our fellow beings. How can we serve mankind? Serving mankind means doing things to help people and make the world a better place. There are many ways we can do this, and even small actions can have a big impact. For instance, imagine you see someone struggling to carry heavy bags. Offering to help them can make their day easier. Or think about how sharing your toys or books with someone who doesn't have as much can bring a smile to their face. Taking care of our planet is also a way to serve mankind by picking up trash, planting trees. Have you ever seen someone who looks sad? A friendly chat or a kind smile might be just what they need. So, by being kind, helpful, and thoughtful, we can all serve mankind and create a world full of happiness and care. Story time. We are going to read the story of Jean Henry Dunant, who founded the Red Cross Society. He was born on 8th May 1828 in a renowned family of Switzerland. He was very sensitive since his childhood. One day he saw some convicts who were
ਗੋਪੀ ਦਾ
chained.
ਇੱਕ ਅਨਾਥ
This scene
ਮੁੰਡਾ
had
ਸੀ।
such a bad
ਉਸ ਦਾ
effect
ਇਸ
on
ਦੁਨੀਆ
his
ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ
tender
ਸੀ।
mind that
ਉਸ
he
ਦੇ
began
ਹੋਸ਼ ਸੰਭਾਲਦਿਆਂ ਹੀ
dreaming
ਉਸ ਦੇ
about it
ਪਿਤਾ ਜੀ
for the
ਮਰ
rest
ਗਏ
of his
ਸਨ।
life. When Jean Henry grew up, he saw the battle which was fought between France and Italy. About 40,000 soldiers lost their lives and many got injured in this battle. The injured were lying on the ground and they were crying for help, but no one was there to help them. This forced Henry to do something for the dying soldiers. He rushed to a nearby village and convinced the villagers to come with him for the help of the soldiers. Most of the villagers joined him. They gave their physical support, water, and medical help to the soldiers. But the number of the injured was so large that whatever they did was not adequate. However, they did their best. Jean Henry formed a relief society in Genoa in 1863. Its main purpose was to provide medical help to the wounded in war. Later, he founded the International Committee of the Red Cross. At the initial stage, there was only 25 members in this organization, but all the members were dedicated to serve the people selflessly. They spent money from their pockets to help the injured. In 1864, a conference, the Genoa Convention, was held in Switzerland. 16 countries participated in this convention. They formulated some rules to help the wounded soldiers in war. Some important rules were as follows. Wounded soldiers would be treated as neutral. People engaged in their treatment would be treated as neutral. No one would attack the vehicles bearing the symbol plus Red Cross, and hence the Red Cross Society came into existence. The objectives of the Red Cross impressed many other countries, and they also formed Red Cross societies. By then, the work of the Red Cross Society was not limited only to the wounded soldiers. It began to help the victims of natural as well as man-made disasters. Nowadays, the Red Cross Society helps people with education and medication also. The Red Cross Society runs homes for handicapped children also. It takes care of the poorest of the poor in various poor countries. The society provides them education, food, and medical facilities. Brainwave of inspiration. A number of men and women devoted their whole life to the service of mankind, and a number of people are still engaged in such great work. Florence Nightingale, popularly known as the Lady with the Lamp, is still remembered for her excellence in the field of nursing. She was the founder of the nursing profession. She devoted her life to the service of wounded soldiers of the British Army. She worked in the rain and snow and saved hundreds of lives. Another great name is Mother Teresa, who devoted her whole life in the service of the poor, orphans, and the destitutes. She was born in Albania, but her passion to serve the poor of the poorest brought her to India. She collected the poorest people, orphans, and destitutes from the streets. She founded a charity to serve these people. She believed that service to helpless people is service to God. We should take inspiration from these people.